Easy 550, descend to 5,000 feet.
Tomjet 4, Charlie Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8. Tomjet 4, Charlie Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8. Tomjet 4, Charlie Golf.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's 5 times no, monitor Unicom 122.8.
122.8, sorry about that.
Okay, good afternoon. So we're on the ground here at East Midlands Airport. We're in the ATR 72-600. We're flying West Atlantic livery, so call sign is going to be Neptune 24 Tango today. We are going to Sumburgh Cape, which is, I believe, in the Shetland Islands, off Scotland.
KLM 1435 to send flight level 200.
Yeah, it is Shetland. So, yeah, off the northeast coast of Scotland. It's a very windy day there, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. We're flying from East Mids to Sumburgh, so around about a 2-hour flight time in the ATR.
Thanks, 2 seconds.
And as always, we're just about ready to go. Cargo's all loaded. Just need to request our clearance and get ourselves ready for final preparations.
Ascot 2205 when ready to send flight level 290.
Hi Kevin, yes I did mate, thank you very much. Mexi, welcome to the stream buddy. I'm good, thank you. You? Hope you had a good one as well Kev, Happy New Year buddy.
Left 010 and cleared ILS runway BT 1425.
Easy 550, turn right in 125 and we need to start slowing down.
Easy 550, turn heading 105, sorry.
Negative, turn right in 125, start slowing down. Okay, if you're just not going to listen to me, then I might as well just close someone.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, level flight level 090.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, thanks, climb flight level 200.
200 to Romeo Fox.
Ryanair 145, Christian 145.
Gonna have to squeeze in there, it's busy.
Flight level 290 if you would like.
Busy at the moment, let's
flight level 290, just
get the cargo door closed, main door closed, wheel prop, everything else still in.
Ascot 2205, descend flight level 210.
Descent 210, Ascot 2205.
KLM 304, descend flight level 160.
What stand are we in?
Descent flight level 160, KLM 304.
203.
Ryanair 63 Yankee Foxtrot, climb flight level 110.
Copy flight level 110, 63 Yankee Foxtrot.
Super 77, contact London 133.705.
He's not finished yet, needs a read back there.
Contact London 133.705, fast speed at 77.
Easy 40, Mike Charlie 133.705.
133.705, easy 40, Mike Charlie.
So busy.
KLM 1435, minutes pressure, runway 33, clear to land, surface winds 340 degrees and 7 knots.
33, clear to land, 1435.
London Control, good afternoon, Neptune 24 Tango on the ground at East Mids, have information, Golf, stand 203, type AT76, IFR to Sumburgh please.
Neptune 24 Tango, thanks, I'll send you a PDC in just 2 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Lufthansa 09 Lima.
Lufthansa 09.
Okay, we got in there.
Lufthansa 09 Lima. Turn right to 155, climb flight level 310.
That's a really go for that one. He's busy, you see. Okay, so I'll get a PDC off him in a second.
Hello, Corsair, this is Easy 789 at the flight level 240.
EV7789, descend flight level 140, Tebra 2 Golf arrival.
Descending flight level 140, EV7789.
EV550, turn left and in 310.
EV550, say again.
Turn left and in 310.
So, really busy,
turn left,
really busy here over London. He's controlling a few airports.
Descend flight level 19, correction, descend flight level 210.
1022 for the Barrow.
Ryanair 6 Yankee Foxtrot, climb flight level 200.
Flight level 200 for 63 Yankee Foxtrot.
KLM 304, descend flight level 90.
Descending flight level 90, KLM 304.
Osprey 602 Bravo, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Osprey 602.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, descend flight level 150.
150, and could we get the arrival distance to this?
Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're waiting for our
Send 1 Lima to Romeo Foxtrot.
clearance.
Blue Max, correction, yeah, Blue Max 9 Tango Q, Beck, Monotino, 122.8.
122.8, Blue Max 9, Tango Quebec, cheers, right.
Bye bye, Ascot 2205, descend flight level 200.
200, Ascot 2205.
Navigate Ace, Midway 685, level 320.
Okay, first, let me just call the aircraft. Spirit 685, London, Squawk 0775, Logan 2 hotel arrival.
Come on, come on.
0775, Logan 2 hotel, 685.
Let's get our pushback ready.
1007, descend flight level 80.
Descending flight level 80, KLM 1007.
German cargo 211.
Lufthansa cargo 211, go ahead.
German cargo 211, Logan 2 hotel arrival, stop descent flight level 250.
So descend on flight level 250, ready to hotel arrival.
Okay, so this guy's going to come inside the cockpit.
0775, speed, correction, descend flight level 260.
Okay, well we'll do engine 2 hotel mode.
Speed 290 knots.
Speed 290, speed 65.
Prop brake on.
Lufthansa cargo 211, speed 290 knots. EV550, turn left and in 270.
Engine start to A.
EV550, turn left heading 270.
And engine 2
Lufthansa
start.
cargo 211, speed 290 knots.
Condition lever to feather.
KLM 240.
That'll allow us to get off the ground power.
Good morning. Austrian 93 with that level.
Austrian 93 London Control, good afternoon to you. Where you calling from? Oh, I see, no thanks. The reason I asked you to update your flight plan was because it's incorrect, not to send it to me, so if you can just change it, because you can't take 5 fixes to John F. Kennedy, so just update your flight plans and let me know when.
Roger, thank you.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100 to Romeo Foxtrot.
KLM 304, turn right heading 080 degrees.
Okay, so we are ready.
Right, 080 degrees.
Pretty much for push and start here. Let's just finish off these little bits.
13 Papa Whiskey, Squawk 2370, Elvis 1 Mike arrival.
London elevation, altimeter set, transponder not set yet, alt and VNAV. Altitude will be 6,000.
No, just beginning to start your descent, I'll give you vectors for it.
Roger, expect vectors,
That's up, Josh, 293. With their 4481 now.
It's so busy over London right now.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone just decides to talk over people. You can all hear each other, make sure that's the case. If you just don't listen to the frequency, then I can't help you. Shared, so top says 20 Papa Quebec, 22 clear takeoff, surface and 340 degrees at 7 knots. KLM 1435, standard choice.
standard choice 1435, thanks.
And who was that what's calling? Was it Wizz Air 4481?
Was it Wizz Air 4481, 40 Alpha 1, level 5?
Do you require a backtrack?
Negative.
via Alpha 1, runway 25, clear takeoff, surface wind 340 degrees at 7 knots.
Clear takeoff, runway 25 with a 448.
KLM 340, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
I think he's forgot about us.
1023, turn rated in 100 degrees.
Descending 5,000 feet, Green 181023, right heading 100 degrees, KLM 304.
KLM 1007, Monarch Unicom 122.8. Ascot 2205, descent flight level 80.
Set 80, Ascot 205.
KLM 240, descent flight level 110. KLM 240, descent flight level 110.
You're calling 340, are you reading 304?
No, there are other aircraft on the frequency than just yourself. KLM 240, descent flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, KLM 240.
Okay, I give up. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Mike, Monarch Unicom. Excellent, 906 Yankee Foxtrot, Monarch Unicom.
That's Unicom, 6 Yankee Foxtrot, thanks sir, bye-bye.
FedEx 13 Papa Whiskey, route direct Elvas now.
So I've just sent him a message to see if we're actually going to get that or not. He's
Lufthansa Cargo 211, descent flight level 160.
It's like 10 minutes ago I requested clearance from him.
Ascot 2205, Monarch Unicom.
I think he's closing.
Lufthansa 09 Lima, climb flight level 390.
Okay.
390,
Osprey 602 Bravo, fly heading 320 degrees.
320 degrees, Osprey 602.
Easy 550, you've gone through the localizer at this point, you can do what you want.
Easy 550, copy that.
KLM 304, turn right heading 185, descend to 2,000 feet, cleared LS runway 33.
Say again please, KLM 304.
KLM 304, turn right heading 180 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 33. Correction 22.
Right, 180 degrees, descending 2,000 feet, cleared for ILS runway 22, KLM 304.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80 to Romeo Foxtrot.
With Air 4481, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150.
Okay, I'm going to disconnect.
KLM 240, Monarch Unicom.
Unicom for KLM 240.
London Shuttle 3 Mike.
All stations standby. Actually, all stations London's not closed because it's not workable and people don't talk. You can switch to Unicom, resume your navigation.
Well, that was good of him to tell me that I just have to wait for clearance and then he's closing. Not very good that. Okay, sorry about that guys. So 10 minutes waiting for clearance there and he's just decided to close after telling us to wait. So never mind, I get it that he's frustrated and stuff, but just tell me you're going to close. Okay, let's get going then. So we're ready for pushback and start, so we'll do that straight away. Sorry, that's pissed me off a bit there. Okay, so let's get that prop brake off, condition lever auto, get a running, start AB, start. Take off, flight directors on, trims are set, hydraulics sorted, engine prop brake off, start mode AB, engine condition 2 auto, condition 1 auto, hydraulic power should be no lights, which it isn't just yet. Once these ones are gone, engine's running. Start off. Okay, flaps set. Very annoying. Never mind. Anyway. I knew he was going to do that. I just knew it. I should just disconnected straight away. Right, okay, so taxi then. Taxi nav lights on, which we've just done. Have we? No, we haven't. Taxi and takeoff. Pitot heat on. 1, 2, 3. TRU on. Autopilot set in all aspects, which it is. Let's clear that out of the way. Let's get this ND back up. It always turns off for some reason. We'll go transponder on. Sweet. East Mids traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, taxiing via Juliet and Alpha to runway 27, East Mids traffic.
East Mids traffic, Neptune for November, push it back to the south, 80.
Okay, so I do apologise for that controller, it was in a bad mood, I get it, people aren't listening to him, but he told us we were waiting for clearance. He said he was going to send us a message and he just never did, and decided to disconnect. So we were waiting there for 10 minutes needlessly. It happens. I suppose he's having a bad day and now he's made me have a bad day as well. But hey, what are we going to do? We got a chance to fly here, so we're all good, you know? We're all good. No one likes their time to be wasted. Clear left, clear right.
Traffic flight off 2618 on the downwind runway 27.
East Mids traffic, just be careful, there is an aircraft taxiing around with no reports on Unicom, so I'll tell you what he does.
I'm going to tell him what I do.
Okay, so on our way to the runway here.
Traffic flight off just about to turn base for an ILS approach runway 27, indicating about 10 miles.
So on our way to runway 27 here, there is a Eurowings ahead. Who just pulled out onto the taxiway. Didn't say anything, he's just like, screw it, I'm the only one here, I'll do it. Another Neptune aircraft there, so Neptune West Atlantic UK, one of the domestic cargo liners of the UK and Sweden, I believe, as well. Do regular flights from and to the East Midlands. do have 737-800s. I think they've got some 400s as well. Or is it 600s? 600s maybe. They fly all over the place. Loads of ATRs. Their liveries are different on their ATRs. This colour. And then on their 737-800 is that colour.
East Midlands traffic, Neptune for November.
On their other...
Taxi on the point Alpha 1 via Alpha traffic.
On their other 737s it's great.
752, we're approaching 1.5 for 127. And actually we're second start.
There is an aircraft turning onto final, I believe. Okay, so we'll go lights now. So lights.
Established ILS runway 27, 8 miles.
Strobe's already on. Strobe's on. Sorry. The TCAS is on. East Midlands traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, holding point Whiskey 1. East Midlands traffic.
Still about 7 miles out, so you might be able to get out in front of us.
Hydraulics, man. This is an issue with it, unfortunately. One of the problems.
Traffic flight bus 2618 to ILS 276 miles, speed 160 knots. Hearing 752, we're taking off.
One of the problems with the ATR at the moment is the hydraulics bug. So if I throttle down completely, the hydraulics tend to kick out, and obviously that's a problem on the ground. There we go, it's done it again. Go slock off there. East Midlands traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, behind the landing flybus will line up runway 27 via Whiskey 1, East Midlands traffic.
East Midlands traffic, flight bus 2618, 3 miles, runway 27.
So I've got to keep the engines on some sort of power there, because otherwise the
November lined up after the Neptune head via Alpha 1 runway 27.
the hydraulics sort of kick out. So we'll just wait here. Got an aircraft landing there. Looks like there might be another one behind as well. Let's have a little look. Yeah, Osprey.
East Midlands traffic, flight bus 2618, 1.5 miles, landing 27.
There's 2 aircraft waiting there. Flybus virtual. East Midlands traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, lining up runway 27.
Bravo, 10 miles.
10 miles, loads of time. See if this these other ones lined up as well. No.
East Mid traffic, 52618, shot Sierra to fast line, Mike.
He's still not gone yet. Let's wait for his call.
East Mid traffic, 52618, runway 27, vacated line, Mike.
East Mid traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, rolling runway 27, departure to the north.
After long enough, bring Neptune for number. We'll be lined up for 27 by Alpha 1.
APMP, how's it going, mate? Neptune 24 Tango, climbing through 6,000 East Mids traffic. Sorry, 600 East Mids traffic. Absolutely, yeah. ATR day today. Over to AP, we need to go gear up done. Flaps can go up, power management to climb. Autopilot's on, yaw dampers on, flaps retract, barrow will be set as we get up. And then we're good. Yes mate, live, good to go. Just out of East Mids here. It's going to be a long one this. Now where we're going is Sumburgh Cape, which is in the Shetland Islands. I will show you shortly on the charts. And the weather is absolutely horrendous there at the moment. Okay, we're going to climb straight up 22,000 now. East Mids traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on the Trent to November departure, passing 3,500. It could be around 2 hours, my friend. So obviously we've got quite a long way to go. Let's have a little look. Get rid of pushback. Yeah, we're in a cargo flight today. So that's not it. We're going up here. Okay, so just out of East Mids, we're going to head up past Manchester. Straight in towards Glasgow. Sorry, not Glasgow. Straight in up through Scottish Control and then off towards Edinburgh. From Edinburgh out over the Highlands here and then out into the North Sea to make our way to Sumburgh Cape in the Shetland Islands. We're delivering some essential cargo supplies to the Shetlands right now. Okay, so speed's coming up on the VNav. We'll leave that to go. Shouldn't have that. Cargo aircraft, come on.
Traffic, upgrade 60 Bravo, runway
traffic, Neptune for November, depart runway 27.
Once we get to the see if I'll pick it up. There we go. Was it? No. It's altitude hold. Okay, let's go over to vertical speed then. It's not going to let us. There we go. We'll get her up there. Nice heavy climb at the moment, 1,500, that'll get us up. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. That's a good thing about being at work, no homework. And if I stay up late, it's up to me, mate. You know, I don't really suffer that much. Work does, but I don't.
Neptune for November, passing 3,000 feet.
You'll have plenty of time eventually. It'll get you there. And you've got to have just had some time off over Christmas. Come on. Did you not? Hey Nightwolf, how's it going, mate? So anyone just joining us, we've just left East Midlands. Not bad conditions at all there. We're going to Sumburgh Cape, where the conditions are absolutely terrible. Sumburgh Cape on the Shetland Islands. It's broken cloud, but when I did do a weather check there, it was overcast. Quite low as well, gusting 35 knots. Storms. Climbing up to 22,000 now. Let's push the engines to the limit. In a cargo flight, we are flying in the West Atlantic livery. Neptune 24 Tango being the call sign here. Okay, let's go. Which 787 were you in, mate? Did you use the Horizon Sim ones or the Kuro? Because if not, highly recommend them, bud. Ah, okay. Alright, yeah. That makes sense. There are. There's 3 787s available. So you have the you have obviously the default 78710 by Asobo, which has been updated by working title and is okay now. But you also have the Kuro 787-800 and the Horizon Sim 787-9. 800, I don't know if it's 800, it's just 8, you know, but whatever. And yeah, Horizon Sim 787-9. Horizon Sim are also planning to do a 10, I believe. Off their, in fact, it's through the. It is through the Headwind installer you can install them, or I believe you can install them on FlightSim.to. So the 787-8 is on FlightSim.to only. If you search Kuro, K-U-R-O, you'll find it. And if you look for Horizon Sim, then that will come up as well, most likely. But it's really easy. If you've got the Headwind A330 and using their installer, it's all on there. So you can just install it on there, apart from the Kuro. The Kuro is not on there. Nice. Yeah, I think the Quality Wings was originally, it was supposed to be coming to Microsoft Flight Sim, but it just kind of never did. Okay, 10,000 then. What have we got? Seatbelt signs not bothering because we're in a cargo flight. Landing lights off, strobes off. Yeah, we got there. It was a bit funny, mate. Thank you very much. But yeah, we got there, and over the next few days, it sort of went down and up between 799 and 800. It was like fluctuating, and now we're past that point. So, and Nightwolf, yeah, Kuro. I can find the link. Hang on. That'll probably be easier. As a provider of information. If I can find the actual aircraft. I'll tell you what, I reckon it's available on the Horizon Sim Discord. I found it. Yeah, there we go. There's the Kuro. So there's the Kuro linked. Let's see if the Horizon one's on there as well. Yes, it is. It is available on FlightSim.to, the Horizon Sim one, but I recommend using the installer because then you can just install it and update it with one click. But there's the link. A380 is not out yet, no, unfortunately. There is an A380 on there. It's a conversion. It's got mixed reviews. It might be worth downloading it. But I'd reckon there's probably not much to it. Right, we need to watch the speed a bit now. We're dropping a little bit too much. Let's bring it down there. We're nearly at cruise altitude now. Speed's coming back up. We were almost at stall speed there. We've got, I think that other aircraft's right behind us. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh dear. That's too close. He's flying on the same. There he goes. Hey, you can always watch it back, mate. You can always watch it back. It's still available on YouTube and Facebook actually as well. I know it is, mate. Yeah, I know. Let's have a look on the time to go on this. So 1 hour 50 minutes it's saying. Obviously that will come down as we get to cruise altitude and speed up. Once we are at cruise altitude, I intend to go as fast as possible. Just want to, I know we're dropping again, but I just want to get to 22,000 so I can set cruise power and just leave it be. Yes, mate, I am. I'm indeed on Volanta. I've just put some screenshots up on Volanta if you want to look. NPT 24 Tango, Neptune 24 Tango, NPT 24 Tango. '21. Oh no, come on. Gonna have to slow the climb rate again. There we go, nice white windows because we're in the cargo variant. 21.6, come on, 400, and then we can level off, get the speed right up. Oh no, he's already, that's the guy who just went past, mate. He nearly clipped us. I think we were about 500 apart. I've got a number for him to call. Not sure what's happening there, I can hear clicking. I'm not sure why. Set to cruise. Set speed to notch. That's a shame. I love this aircraft. It is one of my favourites. As you can tell by me saying it, well, when you came to the stream and you're like, oh, another ATR stream. Well, that's a refreshing change. Absolutely not, because I love this thing. Yeah, got a little compass, I can click that. My little standby compass.
5 Pool Hill over here, heading on up to Edinburgh. And the only reason I'm giving you this information is somebody's streaming this on Facebook and I want to hear what it sounds like.
I wonder if that's me. Sound like a pilot. That's what you sound like. I mean a pirate. Very good, Andrew. Very good. So you're overhead Pole Hill. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there you are. Lovely. Gatwick to Edinburgh. Fantastic. Sounded pretty good actually. You sounded very much like you were addressing the passengers there, and very professional. Okay, let's try and get this speed up a little bit. See if it actually makes much of a difference. So I don't know if you heard it, PMP, but basically the guy who's just commented on the stream on Facebook, he's on VATSIM and he's just done an announcement so he can listen to himself later. Make sure you just timestamp, Andrew, just timestamp like 46 minutes into the stream. That's where it was. I'm not sure what this clicking is. I think it's when, it sounds like it's when the throttles are fully forward. So if you're aware what's going on with the ATR, basically it's in need of an update. It is in need of an update. There's little things like that, like the hydraulics issue that we get. That once this update comes, which is supposedly being worked on, it's going to be back to top-notch form. So that clicking, obviously a little annoying. Should we see if we can open the... Ah, imagine if we could open it. Mid-flight. I'm pretty sure you can open it on the ground. Oh, another plane down there. Just noticed a bit of green. Where's he going? Into the cloud. So as I say, we are in a cargo livery today, although there isn't an actual cargo variant of this aircraft. Not available in the sim anyway. Trying to get there. Is there a chair? No, I'm imagining that. So if we do go in the back, it still looks like it's passenger cabin, but it's cargo. Trust me, it's cargo. Just there's no rush, mate. Just take your time. When you feel you're ready, you're ready. You know. You've just got to get in there. Just got to get in there and do it. I think the main thing is like I say, just listening to what people are saying, understanding what you've got to say when. And it will really help with the stress. People do freeze on the mics. I've done it before. When someone says something to me that I don't hear, I'll ask them for a readback, But then if they say it again, and I don't hear it again, I panic, and I'm like, in my head it goes through, it's like, how many times am I going to end up asking this person the same thing because I can't hear them properly? And sometimes it's my fault I don't hear them, sometimes it's their fault, their mics ain't very good. Just is what it is, isn't it? Okay, so when we took off, we did have an area controller on for Scotland, but he's gone. So unfortunately no more VATSIM now at the moment. It might come later on, but we just don't know. There is an aircraft that's just taken off 81 Echo Charlie. See what he says about the visibility. Wind is saying gusting 29. Might have to go for an ILS approach if the viz is that bad. Yeah, it is always a bit sad when they disconnect. I mean, that guy that was on when I logged in, he was having a bad time. That noise is annoying me. Right, okay. So I've just spoke to another pilot who's just landed and then taken off again at Sumburgh. He said the visibility is absolutely terrible. He landed runway 27, so we're gonna plug that in because 27. We're going to plug that in. 27 is a ILS approach. Oh. So we'll use the ILS because the visibility is absolutely awful. So let's just check this. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of EGPB there. Is that Waffle overhead? Yeah, we'll get rid of Waffle as well. Get rid of that discontinuity. There we go, that's better. So that'll take us straight into runway 27. our way to Sharp. I really want to keep the throttles there, but it's really annoying me, that clicking. But what are we going to do? Yeah, I can't do it. It's killing me. That sound is killing me. Ah, look at that. London Control's just come online as we've left England. So, oh well, we're not quite out of England just yet. I don't think. Let's have a gander. Ah, pretty much. Yeah, we're out of there. So that's where we are then, just crossed into Scotland, making our way north towards Penrith. Oh no, we're not out of, no, we're in Scottish control. We're out of London control, we're in Scottish control. Heading to Carlisle. Don't know why I was like, yeah, Kendall's, that's Scotland. No, it's not. Carlisle's still England, and then Scotland is literally on the border there. Okay, passing Arbroath. It's a big track, big old hit. Yeah, I told you about ChartFox, didn't I? So ChartFox is completely free, it's just not the most up-to-date, and some charts are missing, but, I mean, for free, you can't complain. You just don't have the in-sim little app. But okay, yeah, so good time now to fly in the London airspace. So you've got London North and London Control on as well, back online. It's the same guy who left before. He's back online now. He decided to come back. Don't know, maybe he just needed a few minutes, an hour. 50 minutes ago he left. Bless him. I do feel for him. It must have been frustrating. It's frustrating for me as well. Anyway, so let's have a little look at the approach we're going to be doing then, because it is absolutely hammering it down. Oh, we don't need that anymore. So that's the airport we're going to there, Sumburgh on Shetland. We're going to be landing runway 27. We've got a 3-3 crosswind, so that way. The reason we're not landing on this one though is because there is high ground down here. So you see this is high ground here. Now that's not normally a problem in the day, but the visibility is all the way down. There's fog all the way down, so we're going to be coming in ILS 27. See how we go. It's going to be a bumpy one, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Might have overcooked this. I don't know if that's the fuel we've... Yeah, no, we're alright, we're alright. That's fuel we've used. That's not what we've got left. Let's have a look. I hope. I think. Systems. Miscellaneous. Fuel on board. Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up. Okay, so that's fuel used. That's okay. So we've been flying about 40 minutes and we've used 2,760 kilos of fuel, and that is with takeoff as well, which obviously burns more. So we don't have an hour 22 to go, it says. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It should be fine. I'll let SimBrief do the fuel calculation, so I never normally bother with it. We're all good. The time's going up, it's not coming down, so it's not what we've got left, it's what we've been doing. So we've been flying 39 minutes now Yeah, there you go, 40 minutes of flight time, and we've used... Is that 260 total or 260 each tank? It's got to be 260 each tank, so we've used just over 500, 620 kilos of fuel to fly for 40 minutes, so another 600 to fly another 40 minutes, and then plus the rest. Yeah, loads, be fine. We're all good. Stop worrying about it. I'm not worried. Are you worried? Just relax. Okay, let's do what I said then and have a look at the approach, because we never actually did that. So I just showed you the airport. I just started panicking. Okay, so the approach we're going to take is ILS runway 27. We'll plug that in. Basically, we're not going to hit Waffle. We're ignoring Waffle completely. We're going to vector from Mocha. Vector straight for this one here, FF27. Once we hit that, we'll be within the ILS there. Speaking of which, 108.5 for the ILS. Which is there, I'm plugged in. Minimum's 267. Can set that. There it is. Okay, I'll be right back 1 sec, because I've just got a parcel dropped off at the door. I just need to grab it. Be right back. Okay, there we go, we're back. Oh, a little bit turbulence. We've got a wind up here, yeah, 46 knots. Not much. That's the gusts we're getting. When we go into Sumburgh, it's gonna be interesting. So we should be approaching Carlisle. Oh, we've passed it now. We are in Scotland now. And pretty soon we will be making that turn towards Edinburgh. Beautiful views. Fantastic. And that's where we're heading, over that way. So you can just about start to see some mountains up there. We've passed the English mountains now, we're over Scotland. So we will make a turn northwest soon. The weather gets bad. Okay, so let's have a look then at descent information, if there is any. No, let's not mess about with that. Intercept, altitude, more so, 2,100. I think that's the only information we're getting. Oh, you gotta be 2,100 all the way out there. You know, I might add EVTEP to this one as well. Go from Mocha to EVTEP. That would help. Let's try it. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. We'll not worry about that too much. So it won't be long. TLA is the turn point. Start to make our way northeast towards the coast of Scotland. Top of descent there apparently. That's to get us down to 2,100. There is a missing waypoint there, 9.4. But it wasn't in there before either, so there's nothing I can really do. It's an offset lock. You see there it's coming in at a bit of an angle, so that requires a last second turn to get you on, what's the approach angle actually, 262 for a 270 runway. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I don't know, the wind's heavy, mate. This is gusting, mate. So should we have a weather check? See if that's updated at all. Gusting 3.5. Let's check on VATSPY. Gusting 2.7 on VATSPY. So information difference. So this one was a 1420 Zulu, and that one's at 1250 Zulu. So I can't refresh that, unfortunately. It's way out of time. So 2 hours later nearly. Yeah, 27 knots at the moment. Scattered clouds, 1,400 is a cloud base. Scattered up to 2,700 there. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I'm not sure about butter. It'll be fun, that's for sure. One to watch back. You can already see the clouds are starting to gather as we get over this part of Scotland. It's pretty clear ahead until you get to that layer, which is where we're going. Should be approaching Edinburgh here as well. Yeah, that's Edinburgh ahead. So you can tell it's Edinburgh because of the estuary inlet there. So Edinburgh Airport is around about there. I think that's Edinburgh itself there. Might be wrong. Anyway, we're going to pass it in a second. Excuse me. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think there's a bit of a storm off the coast there. So, although looking at Volanta, there's no rainfall. There's a bit of rain near Aberdeen on the coast. But then after that, there's currently no rain over Shetland. Yeah, it's just windy, mate. Just windy. It's overcast with clouds, so maybe there's a storm coming. I know there's supposed to be Arctic winds approaching, isn't there? So maybe it's part of that. Yes, I am using V-Pilot, mate. Someone broadcasting on V-Pilot then, but I have no idea what he said. Let's have a little look. Just need to disconnect from V-Pilot a second, actually. Oh, here we go. Bit of turbulence here. Okay, so there's... So literally all you do is, if you've got an aircraft that's connected to the sim, so like this one, you just plug in the frequency. So for instance, this one, that's my active frequency, but I have to put it in standby first, so I'm on 122.8. All I do in there is type 122.8, enter, and then change frequency, and it turns it to active. It's the same in most planes. If you really need to, you can type .com1 at the bottom and then a space. So on this I would type, the way I type it is .com1 122.800 like that, and that's how you set the frequency. Well, yeah, every airport has a frequency for clearance, but only if there's a controller online at that airport. So 122.8 is Unicom. That's like just general general messages for aviation on the network. But for instance, if I go on VATSPy, which shows you who's online where, at Edinburgh, there's a delivery controller, a ground controller, a traffic controller, and ATIS information online there. So what I'd do is I'd put in the delivery frequency, which is 12198. I'd request my clearance there, and then he'd send me over to ground. I'd then go to ground and request push and start and taxi. From ground, they'd send me to tower. I'd go with tower for takeoff, and then tower would then pass me on to an area controller. So if there's no ATC at the airport, you just have to go on Unicom and say, like I did before, Neptune 24 Tango, taxi into this runway, and then you'd wait at the runway, make sure no one's landing or taking off, and then you go entering runway, taking off this direction. If there's no ATC online, but if there's ATC online, you need a delivery controller or above to give you clearance. So ground can do clearance, tower can do ground and clearance, area approach controllers can do tower, ground and clearance, and then area controllers can do all of it. So yeah. Okay, let's have a little look on this one then. No top of descent yet, Asnud inbound. Yeah, no worries, mate. You see the offset of the aircraft at the moment, 50 knot wind, hitting that tail, pushing us there. I think it's about time I did a BAE 146 flight again as well. Nice little regional aircraft. So we are the only aircraft online at the moment heading to Sumburgh. We're currently just overhead of Edinburgh. There's Edinburgh Airport now. You can see it down there. There's a long flight for the ATR. I think realistically what they would do is they'd go to Edinburgh and then take a flight from Edinburgh to Sumburgh with the cargo on board. I'm not sure yet, mate. Maybe if I do, it'll be mid-afternoon again, like this one was. So just keep an eye out. Might do a little flight in the Twin Otter to Barra. Barra is a beach landing. It's supposed to be a very nice. Nice scenic airport. I've been there before, but I'm not sure if I've streamed there. So that Neptune aircraft that took off from East Midlands, he's just landed at Edinburgh, so you can see the difference there. A jet aircraft only just landed at Edinburgh, and I'm up above it now, so it's not actually that much quicker he's been because of the need to slow down anyway. It's the one who nearly hit me on the way up. What's this aircraft? That's not showing up. 2,000 below. So he's at 20,000. don't know where that aircraft is. There's an EasyJet at 5,000 behind me, but I can't see that one anywhere. Disappeared. Maybe it's a ghost. A phantom. Hey, Travels, how you doing, buddy? Are you back home now, or are you still skiing? Nice. Do you have a good time? I hope so. Is that snow? It is. We've got snow. Yes, on the Highlands. Okay, so that means there might be snow in Shetland. You never know. It is getting blasted from the north. There's snow on the hills there, it might be snowy in Shetland. We'll see. Be on our way to Aberdeen soon. Passing Aberdeen. So that's Edinburgh on the way out there. The 3 bridges of Edinburgh there. I don't know if they're real or not. Seems a bit strange to have 3 bridges like that so close together. Who knows? Someone will. Anyone from Edinburgh? Let me know. There's the 3 bridges right next to each other like that. Nice view though, out into the estuary. Nice fold of land there as well. Awesome air travels, glad to hear it, mate. Ripping up some pow pow. I need to go snowboarding so badly. I've done snowboarding on a dry slope, but I've never done it on snow. I need to actually go. I've skied on snow. I wasn't very good. Didn't do lessons, just went for it. Went in Scotland actually. In London, eh? What's the weather like in London, PMP? Pretty cold where I am. It's getting colder as well. I think it's dropping tomorrow. Woo! Lows of -3 on Tuesday. It's a bit colder elsewhere. Not a bad start though. Okay, sorry about that, just had a message to answer. Nice. I recommend using a smaller aircraft to start with at a less busy airport. Don't connect to Gatwick at 6 PM, whatever you do, because it's the busiest. Okay, use a small airport to start with, one that's got barely any traffic. Have you downloaded VATSPY or gone to VAT Glasses? If you go to a website called VAT Glasses, that's a free to use website which allows you to see what areas are online on VATSIM. And that's the thing, if you, I guarantee if you connect to a busy airport tomorrow as your first flight, I guarantee you'll never use it again, because it will be too stressful. So make sure you go for an airport that's got barely any traffic there, where the controller's not really doing much, and he's just like, he's happy to help, you know. Tower controller would be best, if not an approach controller, but any higher than that, they'll be busy doing the airspace. Okay, so we're approaching waypoint Asnud, which is just south of the Highlands there. Once we hit Asnud, we'll make our way towards Aberdeen. We've just passed Dundee. You can see we've got a bit of snow on the hills ahead. High point there, I'm not sure. I think Ben Nevis is on the other side of the country. I might be wrong. Let's have a look where it is. Yeah, it is. So that's not Ben Nevis. It's a high point, but it's not Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis is over there somewhere. Probably more over that way now. Okay, Asnud, 2 miles. No. I mean, Liverpool maybe. I'll be honest, mate, you're looking more like little airports like Bristol, if there's not loads of traffic. The problem with starting in those areas, so the southwest is pretty good if there's a controller online, because they normally have approach or tower controllers on. The problem is if you started at any airport in London airspace, even if it's not got an area controller on, you'll probably be covered by one of the London area controllers, which they'll be very busy because they're covering the airspace from the ground all the way up. So basically, if you go on that VAT Glasses and have a look, you'll probably find an airport with a ring around it. It's one of those airports you want. Airport with a ring around it with barely any traffic. So for instance, right now I can see that Bristol's probably in that category, and that would probably be a good airport to start, because there'll be a little bit of traffic, nothing too serious, and the controller will allow you to probably do rotations of the airport on that. But what I will say is, before you connect, make sure you know your aircraft and make sure you understand what's going to be expected of you, because otherwise you probably just won't end up flying again. It will be a very stressful experience and you won't enjoy it. Worst case, you can always go to a different country if there's no airports in the UK online. Everyone should speak English that's on the network, so you can go to any other European country and expect good English. Same with America. So there's plenty of airports to choose from. Europe's really busy at the moment, loads of controllers online. Everywhere I can see. Yeah, well, I mean, even if you're not, like, you can speak French on the network, but even if there's no one online in France, you can connect to any other European country and they will speak English, because that's like part of the requirement, is that they can speak English as a controller. You could do some of the nations in Africa then as well, because I'm sure they'd be speaking French. Obviously they speak English as well, but some of them might have French as their first language. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, your first experience of it. I hope it's a good one. And if it isn't, don't let it put you off. Just try again. Hey JL Productions, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. You've probably heard that. I just clicked on your channel to have a look here. From the Bahamas, eh? Nice. I'd love to go to the Bahamas. I don't know why I called it Bahamas. Hammers. It's on the to-do list. In real life, not in the sim. Oh, I bet. Okay. Top of descent will be on this next leg there, I think. Lots of ATR flights in the Bahamas, eh? Yeah, there we go, after Beckett, top of descent there. We'll go with the aircraft's calculation. See how we do that. Potential snow. Be an interesting one. Okay, so anyone just having a look, we'll give a little flight update now. Navigograph. Again, no Scottish controller online, so we're not going to have cover into the Shetland Islands. We're going to be passing Aberdeen soon, and then we'll be making our way out over the North Sea towards Shetland. And we're going to be landing at Sumburgh Cape, runway 27. So we'll be coming in this way here. Not going to Waffle. Let's have a weather check. The last one was from 1420. This one's from 1450, so half an hour's later. Gusting 28 knots. 35017 knots, gusting 28 knots. Clouds seem to have cleared up a little bit. Andrew, I'm sorry I missed your message, mate. YouTube chat was covering it up. Sorry about that, buddy. But yes, Shamrock on the ground. I was watching you as we went over. You went to Edinburgh, did you? I think. Can't remember now. Hello, P3D Flyer Ped. How's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's gotta be, innit? So we're passing Aberdeen now. Aberdeen's actually quite busy. It's got about 3 aircraft in the area there, 1 more inbound. Oh, you've caught a cold. Oh no! Wow. I hope it's just a cold. I think it's the season for it, isn't it? I was ill not too long ago. It's definitely cold season. Cold weather coming in this week as well. Starting tomorrow. Arctic blasts. Snow expected across much of the UK. Pandemonium. I can't wait. I love snow. I'm probably not going to see any, but I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it in a hospital, aren't you? I'm good, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much. PMP, how are you? We've got a couple of users watching on Facebook as well. They should see your messages. Should. Streamlabs chat's a little bit iffy. Tends to miss a few things, so I have to have 2 chat channels open. Yeah, it should see it there. It's good to hear everyone's doing well, apart from you, Pet. Sorry about that, mate. Could be worse. Could be better. There's no glass instruments, but we do have, or steam gauge, or whatever you want to call it. Yes, I can. So I can just about make it out. I'm on a 27-inch monitor at 1440p. So this is it's quite difficult, but I can see it says 194. Obviously, I can zoom in. It's a fine balance, you see. So what I like is I like the visibility of the cockpit. So if I zoomed in enough to see it, I'm losing my cockpit angle, you know. I just use my zoom as and when I have to. But yeah, I do apologise that. We are at 220, 190 knots. I would have had it on full power, but it's making some horrible clicking sound. Yeah, it's pretty similar in that, I think, as well, isn't it? Because they like to get the realism correct, which isn't an issue really. So they make it a decent size. No, friend, I didn't make it bigger. It's just the way it is. I just zoom in. Everything otherwise is stock. This is the stock aircraft. Ah, that's because you fly Microsoft Flight Sim now, isn't it? It's got to be. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Let's have a look. Well, howdy doody. Can cause graphics overlapping though. Nah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it as is. It's a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep it as is. Thanks though. Oh wow, no one uses pets. Surely not. I thought PED was still popular. I know everyone's like, it's P3D. Well, I like to call it PED. Well, I mean, I've never touched it, so I don't know. What about iVal though? People use iVal as well, not just VATSIM. Not sorry. I've read Navigraph as VATSIM there. I don't know why. Did they publish the results of the Navigraph survey? I've not seen it. We'll have to have a look. I got the email and I filled it out. Oh yeah, here we go. 2023 results. Okay, PMP, catch you next time, buddy. Thanks for watching. Good chatting with you again. See you soon, friend. Oh, Riot, what a place. I've not been. Are you looking to go this year, are you? I'd like to go to that. I think the biggest one for me though would be the Duxford Battle of Britain show. That's the one I want to go to because they had something like 15 Spitfires at it last time, and that's what I want to see. Okay, so P3D uses 4.6%. Oh, nice, that would be good. ATR not on the list. Oh yeah, ATR on the list, 2% of best product review, fair enough. Yeah. It's true though, isn't it? People are looking forward to the PMDG 777 the most, not a surprise at all. Only 3.4% for the MD-11, wow. Oh, the same was for Any Builds A300 though, and loads of people bought that. Okay, so we will be looking to descend soon enough. You can see the weather's already gathering ahead of us there. We're going to be probably in complete darkness by the time we get under the clouds because of how thick the cover is. It's due to be pretty nasty. I won't look at that because it's outdated now. .7 knots for landing. 1015 still the QNH there. I mean, it's understandable. They need to know in a way, don't they? I guess. TFDI MD11 is due for release this year. I'll be getting that 100%. It's available for pre-order as well, right now. So, we're expecting horrible weather at Sumburgh. See thick cloud and mist down there. I believe we're over the sea now. Just left the coast of Scotland. Making our way towards the Shetland Islands. Like it to have something. Landing elevation, let's have a little look-see. We'll set it manually for a change, shall we? 21. Feet, yeah, whatever. Okay, so descent in about 60 miles there. Let's just do some very slow, quick maths on that one. Because I know I'm going to have to be 2,100. So it's a 20.9 difference, so let's say 21 difference. 63 miles away from where we need to be 2,100. And we need to be 2,100 by CF27. 27. 30. And another 30. Yeah, Beckett. Yeah, that's about right. Happy with that. That'll do it. So we are into a bit of a quiet stage of the flight here. There's basically only one other aircraft in our area. It's a TBM-8, and he's gone from Isle of Man and he's going to Norway. Ooh, very far into Norway actually. Rossvoil. It's going to take him a while, that. You can follow us on Facebook as well, or you can track the flight live on Volanta. So we're just off the northeast coast of Scotland, heading towards the Shetland Islands. Call sign is Neptune NPT 24 Tango, Neptune 24 Tango, if you do want to see it. Here she comes, 50 miles till descent. Till the start of descent anyway. Currently 63 knot wind. That's a prevailing wind though. In Sumburgh we're looking at 30 knot gales, gusts. 15 knot prevailing wind from 340. We will be landing with a crosswind. So we're landing 27. So that way. And the wind's coming in from 340 that way. There is a airport, sorry, there is a runway 330, but the runway 33, but the problem is it's got high ground to the south of it, and the visibility is pretty low at the moment, so we won't be landing over that runway, as it's a VFR runway, not a ILS runway. The runway we're going for is ILS. Visibility is still pretty low. Let's have a look if we've got a webcam. Sumburgh Airport webcam. Oh, it's cleared up a bit. You know, it has cleared up. Still windy. No snow on the ground currently. Another one there. It has cleared up. We'll still land runway 27. Get that crosswind. Why not, eh? Okay, so there we go, about 30 miles till descent. We are West Atlantic livery at the moment. This is probably the longest flight I've done in the ATR. Been going 2 hours now, been flying about 1 hour 50 minutes. Maybe 1 hour 40 minutes, something like that. In fact, it'll say on there, won't it? Yeah, 1 hour 40 minutes, there we go. used about 1,100 gallons of fuel. 1,100 kilos. Not quite half yet. We'll try and maintain the speed as we descend all the way down. And this should be max speed into the approach. Due to the ATR can't go over 250 knots anyway. See about a bit of light in. Definitely going to be dark when we get down below those clouds. We are a cargo flight though, so we're not worried too much about passenger comfortability being at sea out the window. Time of arrival. These are much needed supplies from East Midlands to the Shetland Islands. So descent's going to be, we'll initially go down to 5,000, see how long it takes us, descent rate of 2,200. $20 to go according to Fly Live Studio. So the gusts have died down a bit, which is good to see. Still going to be a heavy crosswind, 15 knot. Certainly getting darker up here earlier than where I am right now, down south in the UK. There's certainly no pink skies. we are heading far northeast as well. Seven miles till descent. We'll start doing call outs as well as we start our descent. Make our way down. Alright. Down to 5,000 to start with, remember. There it is. At 2,200 rate. See how far it takes us up. Sumburgh traffic, Neptune 24 Tango descended to 5,000 for ILS approach, runway 27, Sumburgh traffic. Down we go. Nice lighting at the moment, actually. It's probably going to be dark when we get below the clouds. Depending how dark it goes, I might change the time of day to be a little bit earlier, but it should be okay. So from Mocha, we're going to make our way towards the ILS. So Mocha's there. So that'll be probably on the heading bearing that it's actually on now as well. Wind's decreasing there. Looks very stormy down here. Let's get the landing lights on and the taxi lights. .1015 is the altimeter, but we won't be setting that till we're down to about 5,000. Okay. We're going to set the altimeter now because we do have high ground in the area, so 1015. There's the 5,000 point. Let's go to head-in mode now as well. So that's everything set for the descent. We just need to get the arrival data in. Not arrival data, so the last bits for approach. So that would be change of power management, change of flaps, set to approach mode, gear down. Here comes a bit of turbulence. A lot of turbulence. Sumburgh traffic, Neptune 24 Tango downwind, runway 27, Sumburgh traffic. This is still gusting, it's definitely still gusting. Getting hit now. Okay, down to 2,100, let's get that down now. Ice. There's Sumburgh. We're landing that way. Reduce speed. Man, we are getting right into the thick of the storm here. Wind's hitting us real hard. So 263 was the course. Two 263, slight offset. Not a load though. Let's get direct to here. Don't know why it's all gone mental like that, but not to worry. $2,100 for intercepts. This is not going to be butter. You can see we're getting gusting winds here. We're getting absolutely smashed. Power to take off. Not quite on approach yet, but the wind's hitting us, so. arm approach. Just get the speed down now. Sumburgh traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, base leg, runway 27, ILS approach 27, Sumburgh traffic. Just clear all that out of the way, no need for that. Flaps. It's turned into a nighttime approach, this, just because of the cloud. Speed down again. Starting the turn, gear down, flaps full. There it is, Sumburgh. Expecting to intercept the ILS soon on the turn. See what happens. Should intercept. Come on. Yeah, there we go, we're on. Okay, so just the final check, power management, takeoff, flaps extended, approach mode armed, gear down, yaw damper will be off as we take off the autopilot, so that's okay. We've got 34 winds, so you can see the gust in there. Runway's there, we are completely offset from this approach. Once I hit the glide slope, I'll take autopilot off. It is coming down. Just once we're short. Speed up a bit. So these vital supplies have been delivered, or they will be, if we make it. I'm not sure if we'll make it yet, it's very windy. Glide slope captured, apparently. Autopilot off. I'm watching the flight director now, staying with that. Throttles down to allow the speed to come down a bit. A little bit below the glide there. Don't want to go offset too much, so we're going to have to put some power into it. Stay there, there we go. It's just these gusts are hitting us hard. 30 knot wind at the moment on approach. This thing's rattling all over the place. This is the Shetland Islands weather right now. It's not actually this dark. This is the cloud that's doing this. Very dark storm clouds. We're good for height. Height's perfect. Just alignment we're struggling with because of those gusting winds. It is a little bit offset, but not that much. You can just see the flight directors going all over the place. We are drifting over a little bit, and it says we're fine. It's crazy. Wind's dropping a bit. It's gone from 36 down to 28.
500.
Okay, let's get down a bit more with the glide there. We're a little bit ahead. There we go.
Approaching decision height.
A little bit above, sorry.
Decision height.
Continue.
200.
I think we're good.
100.
Here we go. Maybe sideways landing.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh my god.
10.
There's the wing there. Whew! Right. Welcome to Sumburgh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. We just collapsed the nose wheel. Didn't see the feet per minute on that one. I'll have to watch that back myself. But we are here. We're gonna have to backtrack. Sumburgh traffic, Neptune 2 for Tango, backtrack runway 09 to taxi to the terminal via Juliet. Sumburgh traffic. Oh man. I'm actually, heart's actually pounding on that one. That was I mean, it wasn't that it was difficult, it was just the angle of the aircraft that it had to be at to get there. We were pretty much facing the other way to land there. Direct, complete crosswind. Okay, need to watch it. Get this gust lock on. Stop the stop it getting carried away. Okay, so after landing, flaps are up. Correct. Pitot heat can go off and TRU can go off. So TRU off. Get the ISOs off now. And pitot heat 1, 2. 3. There we go. Get rid of this caution light. Juliet here. Sumburgh traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, clear of runway 2709. Sumburgh traffic. This wind is still going at us, We've got a little freight terminal up near stand 22, so we'll be going to that one. Should be a Bristow helicopter on the ground there. Yeah, there it is. This airport, courtesy of SuperSpud, as always, completely free on flightsim.to. Thank you very much for watching this. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to taxi to the terminal, then shut her down. If you did enjoy it, please do hit that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you very much. Freight terminal is this little building here. So we need to get ourselves in there, basically. Let's do it. I'll do, yeah. And we'll get some ground power connected, doors open, cargo door open, wheel chocks in place. Never did the transfer over, there it is. Welcome to Sumburgh, everyone. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.